Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my returning subscribers, and if you haven't already subscribed then please do, and you will receive notifications of more videos like this. So let's get into your reading today, see what we have for you. I think first of all I'm going to pick your runes. We're going to see what the energy is within your runes today. We have Wyrd, we have Nordids, and we have Perthro. So there's an energy here of things that you've moved through, cycles of growth, and each cycle that you've been through. So perhaps you feel over the past year you've received some lessons of some form, but these lessons have actually aligned you with understanding what your needs are, especially on a soul level. So it's kind of expanded your awareness of yourself and what you want in your life. And what this is pushing you to is recognizing something within you that perhaps you want to take a chance on, take a gamble on. This is the gambling rune. But it also represents sometimes a really desireful energy. So you could relate it in some ways to like the devil energy in tarot, because it has with it an energy of temptation, or should I, shouldn't I? It's that gamble. This could be a good idea, this might not be a good idea, and it's kind of edging your bets as to what is the right path, the right way to go. But you've done so much work on yourself and around what your needs are that it's almost like you're not willing to take a chance on anything that is not aligned with what you feel is a soul level to you. And I feel for some of you watching this, you've become so comfortable in your own environment, in your own energy, with yourself, that this might be about you taking a chance on another person entering your life or being in a relationship with another person. But you don't want that to affect the growth that you've come through. And you're constantly watching for signs where things might look like they did in a previous relationship. Because you've moved through all these cycles now, you feel like you've collapsed a lot of patterns that were holding you back or keeping you trapped in a bit of an ego need rather than a soul need. And you are moving through that. So let's see, because we're going to see whether this Perthro is something worth taking a chance on, or if it's something that is going to be another cycle repeat, because I feel like that's what you're here for, is to know and understand that. So let's get into your cards and see what your cards tell us today. We have Rose. Romance is in the air. So yeah, this could be what the temptation is. This is what you are being pulled towards, taking a gamble on, taking a chance on, because you're feeling quite romantic at this time in a particular situation. Maybe someone is wooing you at this time, perhaps sending you messages, making you feel all loved up, and you're a little bit like, oh, is this love bombing? You know, that kind of thing. Or maybe you're the one that feels like you want to be romantic with somebody else, but you're not sure whether it's the right thing to do. But this is definitely, feels like a love kind of reading today. Vine, seek out information that will help you. So some of you, you're watching readings about this, you may have had a reading recently about this, or you're seeking out more readings and things about this. You might even be wanting to talk to people that you trust as a friend. And it's actually part of this cycles of growth. You're learning more, I feel, about a specific person. You're learning more and trying to see if it's growable. You hear sometimes, don't you? I know people can get into friendships or relationships with a particular person, and at first maybe they don't really fancy them that much, but there's something about them, and as time goes and the relationship grows, they actually form like a really deep bond. And I feel like that's what this is discussing right now. I feel like you're developing quite a deep bond here with someone who you're feeling quite romantic towards at this time now. But there is this, yeah, you're not sure whether it's to take a chance on it or not, but there is temptation there. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So you feel like with Wyrd there, you've already been through a lot of lessons, but the fear of moving forward here is that it's going to be another lesson, that it's going to be something again that's going to be hard work, or you're going to have to learn from it. You're going to have to make changes for it. So you possibly feeling frustrated because you just want something simple. You just want the easy life, but you are sensing something that's going to be frustrating about this. So why are you feeling that way? Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Okay, so there could be somebody close to you. Now this is interesting, protection from a powerful friend. So who is it that's trying to protect you at this time? And is that actually healthy? What is their reason for wanting to protect you? Because this could be what is throwing a bit of a spanner in the works in your mind as to whether something is right for you. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Okay, I feel like that's related actually. I sense you have a friend around you that maybe has some feelings for you that they're not really relaying to you or letting you know, but they are advising you on this particular situation that you've got going on here. Someone that you are feeling romantic towards or wanting to take a chance with. A friend of yours is kind of trying to protect you from it, telling you maybe that it's not right for you. They feel like, and they might be doing it out of, they think they're doing it for the right reasons, but it's creating in you a lot of frustration and second guessing, not sure, you're hearing this side of someone's story. But I'd say, with that vine on there, seek out the information that will help you, not information that is just someone else's opinion, because they might have their reasons for why they have that opinion, okay? There's a reason why they feel this way. There's a reason why they're talking the way they are. And it could be that it's in their way of trying to get you to see things from their point of view for their benefit. The vulture there is kind of like, that is, vultures wait, don't they, to pick over the carcass kind of thing. So it's almost like this energy is, you're being told that something is tempting you, but like in a siren kind of way. This is tempting you in a way that it's going to bring you to your death, or it's not literally, but like that it's going to be the undoing of you, that it's going to bring chaos, that it's going to bring destruction, that it's just going to be awful, or manipulative, or all of the kind of things that it could be, that could be the worst. I feel like someone is protecting you by suggesting this is how things are going to be, when actually part of you is feeling like, I'm not sure though if that is the case, because when I'm around this person I don't feel those things. That's interesting. So you have to figure out who it is that is actually against you. And in terms of that, I don't feel that it's anyone that's actually against you, but more they have their reasons for why they're trying to guide you in a particular direction. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. And peacock, beware of great pride. So don't hold back on something that you feel is right for you due to pride, or feeling like I just get this sense of like two people talking about a situation and you're not really fully being honest or truthful in that situation, because how you actually feel and what you're speaking to this person feel like two different things. And if you sincerely do wish for something, it will be granted, but you have to be fully in it for it to manifest, for it to actually happen, okay? I feel like you do want something here that is romantic, that is loving, but there's something about your pride not letting you kind of just enter into that. And again, it could be down to this friend kind of like saying things to you to put you off. Okay, so it's saying here, you've got the key, successful outcome to your problem. So you will be successful in the outcome to this, okay? I do feel it's going to take time though to unlock this. We also have claw, be careful and do not take risks. So even though Perth Row is all about taking risks, it's all about the gamble, right now you need to just listen to yourself, be guided by wise counsel, not from this particular friend, because I don't feel their counsel is really in line with your best interests. It's more in line with their best interests. What else do we have for you? I'm going to put those back because there's too many. okay, not unsuccessful plans. So you might be feeling like the plan that you had originally didn't work out for you. I feel like this could be like a previous relationship or something didn't work out for you in the way that you'd hoped. And it has been a long journey for you, especially over the past year, of recognising the lessons learnt from that. And then with Nordies, you know, realising what your soul purpose is and detaching yourself from that energy. But it's almost like you feel there's some knot there in you now that is kind of stopping you from being successful in other areas. It's almost like sometimes you feel like, am I cursed? Has someone placed something on me to stop me from feeling joy in this? So we're going to just dig a little bit deeper into what that is. What is that? Okay. It's interesting. So we've got Bo, you are highly thought of. So there is somebody that thinks of you very, very highly. And I feel like this is connected to that person. Oh, wow. Oh my God, there's a few here. I did not even see those. Okay, we'll have to talk about those in a minute. I feel this is connected to the romance. This is connected to what it is that you want romantically. Someone's thinking about you the same way that you're thinking about them. And Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So you are, it's almost like you're living a double life. Like you've got this kind of fantasy in your head of something here, and I feel like you spend time with this person. I do feel like you are in each other's lives at the moment, but not in the way that you would like. And someone around you is kind of warning you off this person. They're trying to say to you that it's going to bring chaos to your life. It's going to bring destruction or just not be right for you. And then I just noticed these 4 cards that I did not notice before. So we've got Grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. So this is the situation that requires careful handling because of what you've been told. And maybe you have allowed that information to get in there, and you may have said something about this person that you maybe regretting saying now, or feeling like, you know, maybe that actually wasn't quite right. So this requires a little bit of careful handling, okay? So it's just trying to be careful how you go about this, because I feel this is actually like a friendship almost. And if that's all you can have in this, that's then you're happy with that. But you want more. But you don't want to tread on anything that's going to wreck it completely and bring the whole house down. That's what I'm feeling. So it feels like you're going to take a trip with this person. It feels like you're going to take a chance to take a trip with them, take a vacation, and things will start to unfold a little bit more. Things are going to get a little bit more deep. And you're going to find out more. You're going to have like a proper deep conversation, I feel, on this journey, where you're going to get some facts then. So where was it? Yeah, seeking out information that will help you. Well, the best way to get the information that you're looking for is right out of the horse's mouth, isn't it? Getting it from the actual person that you are thinking about. And the other ones that came out was Fair Man and the 4-leaf clover. Now I feel like this fair man is actually somebody in your energy that is trying to protect you, is trying to guide you, and they have a reason for doing that, but their reason isn't what you think it is. They have an ulterior motive. So if you're female here and you're heterosexual, then this could be someone in your energy that actually likes you and wants to be with you and is putting you off somebody else, okay? Now, if you're a masculine here and you're heterosexual, then this could be a friend of yours that is trying to advise you because they like the person that you are interested in, okay? And it feels that energy of sort of they're trying to change your mind on something or put you off something for their own gain, for their own benefit. Now, for some of you, that could be very difficult to take in, especially if this is a good friend of yours. But this is to do with that person that is perceiving as protecting you, okay? There may be an ulterior motive on this. All right. And with this claw, be careful, do not take risks. This person might be trying to get you to do something that could actually be a little bit shady in order to obtain more information, but it's kind of like setting you up in a way. That didn't sound very good. That very specific, I think, for that won't be for everybody. So what else do we have for you on here? I'm just going to put those back. So about 10 cards fell out there. What else do we have? Let's have a look at those. Okay, so there's 3 here. So we've got tree, affairs with your family. So this could be things going on in your family at the moment. I feel like this tree is growing. So perhaps the family is growing at this time. I know I've heard a lot lately about people, you know, babies coming, you know, a lot of good things happening in families at the moment. So this is affairs with your family isn't actually a bad thing. This feels like repairing of relationships and things actually coming together. I can see like sisters and stuff actually getting closer. Announcements that are really joyful and exciting. It's like, and engagement news, that kind of thing. Okay, so there's all sorts of good things coming in your family affairs right now, which is growing your family tree, which is beautiful. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So this could be to do with the information that you want to gather at this time. You may be seeking some counsel here outside of your circle of friends, family, and anybody that really knows you, so that you are getting some impartial advice here. But it's going to be important. It's going to really give you everything that you need to know. And we have pineapple, reconciliation. So there's something sweet going on here. Now, with this coming out, what I'm starting to feel is that this romance in the air could be something to do with a previous connection that you are rekindling. And that's possibly why there's this fear of taking a chance, or and this could be what a person is telling you, sort of like, oh, you don't want to go back there because of this, this and this. Don't forget they were like this, or they did this. But remember, they're doing that for their benefit, not for your benefit. So there's a want here for reconciliation, I feel, with 2 people wanting that together. It can be difficult though. I always think of pineapples, like they're so difficult to eat, aren't they, and cut open and stuff like that. And it can be almost like it's the sweetness, it's the desire that kind of pulls you in. But the worry here, sorry, my mouth just started watering thinking about pineapples then. That's the thing, is like it's desirable. It switches you on with your senses, but you want to know if there's more than that. Because once the sweetness has gone, if you know, like when you cut a pineapple open, you know, you leave it for a little bit and it starts to go like too sweet and it just gets a bit nasty. And then you start to get mouth ulcers and things like that. So I think that's what the fear is here of taking a chance, is there's a fear of things going a little bit too far or creating havoc in other areas of your life because it's too, not intimidating, but too intense. Or a feeling like that. Maybe that's what it was like before and you're being told like it's going to be like that all the time. It's going to wreck you, your job and your family and whatever, because it's too tempting. Okay. Let's see what else we have on here. I'm going to put those back. What else do we have? Oh, did you see that one? Spinny, spinny. I'm going to put those 2 back and grab just the one. Okay, V for victory. We have victory in some endeavour. So if you were worried about this connection, if you're worried about this romantic feeling that you've got and this want to get excited and take a chance on something, we've got V for victory. So it feels like you need to gather the information, the facts in this particular situation so that you can have this victory. Okay, I'm going to get into the tarot cards now to get a little bit more information for you. What do we have in your tarot cards right now that will help you with this? So current situation, the Emperor. So this is about you standing in your power and taking action. I feel like you've been listening to other people for far too long and they aren't really giving you true accounts or facts. They're giving you their opinion, which is based on what they want, okay? But you know you've got some, this is victory as well. This is about you, you know, being successful here, but from a place of power. Okay, There has been sadness over this as well. I feel like there's been a little bit of regret for how things have been, and introspection as well. So you've kind of gone within a lot. You've been really looking into a lot of what's gone on here. And it's kind of made you feel a little bit isolated. So you've kind of had to step your energy back, I feel, and protect yourself in a sense, to really understand how you feel about this particular situation. And you've been at a crossroads for some time. What is the challenge for you on this? Oh my life. Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to take that one out. So the Ace of Pentacles, the challenge here is about coming forward with an offer. The challenge here is about making plans, and embarking on this new venture. Yeah, because there's a fear of things not being enough. Maybe you fear that you're not going to be enough, or you fear that this person isn't going to be enough, or just that you won't have enough. I'm getting time on that one. It's about time, having enough time for each other. We've got the Four of Wands. So this is kind of suggesting that there is a real want for stability and to celebrate this particular connection. It's almost like there's a want for marriage, really. There's a want for this to be a true partnership, togetherness that you can celebrate. That's kind of like a fantasy in your mind about this. And it's the truth. It is the truth that's there in your mind. So what do you need to focus on at this time? What should your focus be on at this time? Let's see. We've got the Five of Swords in the reverse position. So the Five of Swords, when it's the right way up, can be a little bit like a little bit sneaky, a little bit of a feeling of, sorry about that, things just seem, you know, untoward, if you like. So the focus on here, as it's in the reverse position, is letting go of any of that. Bear with me 1 second. I'm back. Okay, so let's see what else we have on there for you to focus on. So why the Five of Swords in reverse? Okay, we have the Magician. So this is about, it's almost like you feel a missed opportunity in some sense, but then a realization that actually maybe it's not a missed opportunity. Maybe it was a chance for growth. Maybe it was a space to grow and learn more. And then once you know more, you can come back in. And that's what this Magician is saying. It's like, focus on what you can manifest here, what you can bring in. Don't think about the outcome too much. Don't think about the future too much. Stay in the present moment, okay? And work with what you've got. Work with what you have at this time to bring that happiness, you know, and to bring that fulfillment in your desires right now. So what is the future of this? What is the future right now of this? The Nine of Pentacles. So this is about, this whole situation is actually helping you to empower yourself and feel really good in yourself. Feel like you've brought some stability into your life. You're looking really good right now. And it's almost like this whole situation makes you shine brighter. It makes you feel more whole. And even though the Nine of Pentacles sometimes can come out as like a single person type of energy, maybe you've had some time being on your own and realizing you can be stable like this, but there's something that you want as well as. So now, instead of it being more like you're dependent on somebody, it's more you want something to come in and help, you know, just be part of what you've already got. It's like you don't need this, but you want this. And we've got the Sun on the bottom. So you are manifesting this into your life. You're bringing this in, and I'm feeling like as we go through this reading, you're starting to realise, actually, you know, I can bring things in. And stop looking at things as a forever, okay? Don't think of this as like, oh, well, if I get with this person, you know, you're thinking about forever. And I understand, you know, if you've been hurt before in the past, especially if you've been hurt several times, you'd be feeling like, well, I don't really want to get in something that I'm going to have to end further down the line. But we can't guarantee anything in life, can we? We can only move from where we are in the present moment. We have no idea what's going to happen in the next hour, let alone in the next week or year or anything like that. So just live in the present moment. You're manifesting this into your life, and it's beauty. There's a lot to do with children around you at the moment. So whether you've got children yourself, or that is something that you desire, or just something that is happening in your life right now that is bringing you a lot of joy. It's bringing out the inner child within you. There's a lot of joyfulness, a lot of fun, a lot of inspired action is heading your way over the next few months, especially the next 3 months. We've got the 8 of Wands coming through on here. So there has been an energy of really, you're entering an energy of wanting to take action quite quick. And this is good news, okay? There is so much energy coming off this that feels very, very good, very exhilarating, very exciting, very fast moving. And the only thing that's been holding you back from this is what people have been telling you. But now you've done this work on yourself where you're realising what your soul needs are. You're starting to recognise, actually, I mean, the first card we got was the Emperor, remember? This is someone standing in their power, knowing what they want. This is the divine masculine energy. So it's somebody that has the ability to lead, take action, know where they're going, know what they're doing, yeah? This is happening and it's moving quite quickly. And you are protected as well. Like there's a lot of protection, especially divine protection around this. So it's almost like if you've tried to move away from this energy before, something always brings you back in because it's kind of divinely orchestrated. And there's protection around it. Divine protection. And we've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So this is about deepening into connections, deepening into love, and allowing that to really come into fruition in your life, okay? There's a lot of emotional fulfillment within this, which I feel that could be new for you. You're not used to that level of emotional fulfillment. Maybe you're not used to that level of emotional support, but it feels like it's coming through from whatever this is here that thinks very highly of you, okay? Maybe a bow is significant as well. It could be like I said a dicky bow then, like a bow tie or something. I'm seeing like that as being significant in some reason. Maybe this is an event you're going to that is wearing a tuxedo kind of bow and tie kind of event. Let's have a look and see what your final outcome is here. Okay, yeah, so having an epiphany, an aha moment, recognising and clarity. This is what's coming through on here now. This is the final outcome here. This is clarity and giving and receiving in balance. So that is the ultimate in loving relationships, is that giving and receiving. There's something that you feel actually does give back when you give to, okay? There's a constant balance of giving and receiving that happens in this, and it's refreshing for you. But because of what you've been told or guided in the past, or even now, you're starting to recognise maybe that isn't in my best interest, or you needed to know that because it's throwing you off and making you feel like things are going to be chaotic when actually maybe they're balanced. Maybe it's just balance that's coming in on there. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here for you. So if that resonates with you and you would like to go deeper into this, please do contact me for a personalised reading and we can look into this further. I also offer 1 or 2 question readings as well, or join me in the lives as well if you want to ask any questions there too. I'll be back on doing lives at some point in the next couple of days. Have a blessed day.